Hello. Oh my goodness, let me make sure my lighting, because Instagram changed the look of the live on the Android phone. So I got to make sure. Hello, Caitlin. Got to make sure this lighting is right, honey, because Instagram decided to flip it up and make it look different. Hey, Trish. Hi, hi, hi. Go ahead, Trish. Do it, do it, do it. Um, there it is. Yes. Well, thank you all for coming in. We're just going to kind of get settled here and, let some other people come in. Guys, if you've seen Brunch with Diva before, I'm always excited to talk to resellers, entrepreneurs, because, as a really and truly, hey, Ruby, hey, girlfriend. Oh my God, I miss you so much. Are you literally eating brunch with Diva? Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh. I am just really excited to have my guest on because she has so many things going on. And I cannot wait for her to share with me, with you, and all of that. So I'm just, as soon as she comes in, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started because, I know Trish. Yes, she is, honey. She is. She gives you that, I don't know. Her vibe is just so awesome. Vibe. So I love a good vibe from people. That's what I go on as my vibes. Now, honey, if my vibe tells me something different, I'm going to have to shoot them back into the universe because I'm not here for that. I'm here for the positivity. Understand me, positivity. See what I did there? A little rhyme. Y'all didn't think I could do that. I have a little talent. Oh my God, I know, Caitlin. She deserves it so much. Oh my God, she just joined me. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get her. Hey, Lizette, thanks for joining. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Chandra, thanks for joining. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Kaya is amazing. She is. She's amazing. What's going on?
I'm jigging.
Hey,
I don't even know what I'm jigging to.
yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Baby, it's
Yeah.
the vibe for me. It's the vibe for me.
It's gonna be so different.
I love it. I'm so glad you took time out of your day to join me here at Brunch with Diva.
Yes.
I just could not wait for this day to come because I'm so excited. Because y'all don't know, but I adopted Kaya as my
Yes.
niece, honey. She's my
Yes.
niece, baby.
Yes.
So when you see it in the comments, just be like, okay, she adopted her. She's a niece. Okay, don't ask too many questions because that's what it is.
Yes. I had someone actually DM me one time. I think I was in your brunch. And I kept saying auntie, and someone was like, "Oh, your aunt is." It's like,
Yes, the answer
yes
is
to my
yes,
aunt.
darling. Yes. Glow Girl Glow, Chandra says, Kaya, I love your TikTok videos, baby. Let me
Listen,
just tell you, she beat me to the one that I wanted to do.
which
I just
one?
went shopping at Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
I was like, I'm dead. Deceased just put the dirt on me. Girl, that first of all,
Listen, those videos, and I literally don't have no pick. Like, I just be scrolling through and I
me
like it. And I'm like,
too.
ooh, I'm gonna save that one and I'm gonna do that one
I
later.
do I do that same thing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that because my next one, honey, oh my God, I don't even know. I just pick them and do them, honey.
Yes,
But let's get because we can act up all day.
we can.
But let me get down to business. Okay, so I know this is probably an obvious answer to this, but I always like to know how people came up with their IG name. So
Oh man, it's actually like a real simple story. It was actually Leslie, a reseller's passion. When I was part of her group in the very beginning, I just had like my regular name. It was like Miss Pryor 17. And she told me, she said, hey, if you really want to like go far, she's like, I would just like try to change your name. And I was like, you're right. Like, I don't want to be called Miss Pryor 17. So
Right.
I changed the name and I was like, what's something catchy? So at the time, my hair was red. And I was like, okay, I know I'm gonna probably use something red. And then I'm sitting there and I was literally like on the couch, like at my old house, just with my head back, like, oh, what name am I gonna do? What name am I gonna do? And I was like, Thrifty Redhead. And so it just literally like snapped. And so I tried to use it, and someone actually had the name Thrifty Redhead. And so I was like, oh man. So then I was like, I really don't want to change it. So I was like, let me just add another letter. So first it was like two
Right.
D's, and I was like, no, I don't like that. So then I was like, let me switch it to two Y's, and it was available. And so I changed
Yeah.
it to that on Poshmark. I changed it to Instagram. I changed everywhere, and I just kept the same one. And it's like, nobody can take it. It's mine. It's
It's
mine now.
yours,
It's
honey,
mine
and
now.
it's you, and it's you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I think that a lot of times when we have our get our IG names, I mean, they're personal.
Yeah.
You
They
know, I mean,
definitely
like
are.
mine is personal. You know,
Yeah.
my favorite color is pink, and my nickname used to be Diva. Go Magic.
Who would have thought?
Go figure. But you know, I mean, even though you know, I just think that sometimes we just have to um be living in our truth even through an IG name,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know. And so, you know, I just think that it's just a good, I love a good old IG hook name, whatever we want to call it. Now, you're a mom,
Oh
you're a
yeah.
wife,
Oh yeah.
you have a busy home over there.
All the time.
So, I know, right?
I just told
So,
my
I
kids,
love it.
I said, go ahead and leave me alone.
I
I said, leave me alone for about an hour.
Right. Oh, look, and now, you know, I love the arts and crafts that you do with the kids. And girl, you're always cooking, honey. I said, oh my God, you know, could you just ship me a plate sometime? I mean, think of a sister, think of your
Let
auntie
me get my
sometime.
Go Harvest boxes ready.
And I love the fact that that you are so transparent and you're so open. And oh my God, I love that because I try to be that way as well.
Yeah.
Now I don't know, I don't go as far. I guess that's my downfall. I don't record everything, and then I think about it later. I'm like, oh, I should have hopped on. That was probably a moment, you know. But I always think about it after the fact.
Right.
So I'm just how do you with reselling? So tell us how long or how you got into reselling, how long and how you balance everything. Ooh, that was a
The ba-
mouthful, but
the
go ahead,
balance
girl.
is real. Like I'm still trying to balance. But I got into reselling um before I had my son. I had him in 2018. So he's my fourth kid. So at that time I'm like, I'm over, sending him to daycare. I'm overpaying for childcare. I'm going to stay home. So it initially started off as just like, all right, I'm going to stay home, for maybe like a year or so just to, bond with him and, save some money on that childcare. So I started selling things out my closet, started selling things that my husband didn't wear anymore, that the kids were, outgrown and that I couldn't pass down anymore. So that's how it initially started. But as it started, it was like, okay, I kind of like this. I kind of like making money. I kind of like staying home, with my kid and not have to worry about, asking for time off or getting off early and all of that extra stuff, answering to nobody else. And I'm making a little bit of change. So let's see how far this can go. And then I started going to getting hit to the bins and getting hit to, thrift stores. I would go to thrift stores all the time, but it was like, all right, now I'm starting to do it for somebody else. So it's like, okay, now I got a keen eye for fashion and style and trending items and stuff like that. So I started really, really enjoying going thrifting and didn't enjoy listing it so much because I would have I would have a death pile out of this world. So it's like somebody's inviting me to go shopping and I'll go. And my death
Oh
pile sitting here
no,
like, girl, you need to stop. Like you should stay here.
baby, let me tell you, because you can source and source and source. Next thing you know, oh, maybe I need to list some of this. But I was like that at first too.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had to
still
put a
like that.
limit
But
on that.
I haven't been thrifting since, I would say, it's been over a year. I haven't really been thrifting. I ain't been thrifting since December 2019 was my last time. And then the pandemic started. Then I just started getting all the free stuff from using like the Nextdoor apps and Facebook Marketplace and stuff.
Right.
So the death house, some of it is still here. I'm transparent, so it's
Oh,
definitely still
and
here.
nothing is wrong
But
with that. Let me tell you.
it's
Because I
getting
love a good
through.
old porch pickup, honey.
Yes. Yes, I will meet you on the curb.
Right. Let's go back. Let me go back here. Kaya is my sister from another mister. That is from
Yes.
Lizette. Tosh is my purpose.
Yes, that's my girl. I love Lizette.
Yes. Yes, thrift with a purpose. Kay says that's goals. Yes. And oh, so true. CD Tuck said that's so true. Now we have a question already, child.
Oh, yes.
Um, um, Lizette says, Kaya, what does your family think of your TikTok videos?
My kids love it. My daughter actually has a TikTok. She's not on anymore because her grades wasn't up to par, so we had to take the phone. So I said,
Yes.
okay, sis, that's done for you, but I'll still let you look at your own TikTok. She kind of got me hip to it, but she loves it. My kids love to try to jump in my videos when I don't want to be solo. My husband is like, he's like, you put that on there, especially
Yes.
the busted challenge one. He was
Girl,
like,
that
he was shook. He was shook. He was like,
I said,
when you drop down, is
I
the towel
can't.
gonna go off? Like, what's gonna happen?
I was like, okay, for the busted,
Yes, I was
busted.
like, I said, oh, this popping. Let me get into this. Let me get into this. So for the most part, they laugh at him. They're like, you two, you funny. Like, especially the Dollar Tree one. That's everybody's favorite right now.
Baby, I told you I was about to do that because I just felt it in my spirit that I should, and I still may. Because
Yes.
honey, the very first time I saw the original one, I don't know
Yeah.
if that was original, but the one that I saw, and I was like, I screamed. I'm like, oh my God! I saved it immediately because I felt like
Listen.
I was gonna do it, and then I looked up and you had done it. I was like, oh, okay, Nee. All right, but it was hilarious.
Yes, it's fun.
So you guys have to follow her on TikTok so that you can experience Kaya on
Yeah,
TikTok.
you never know what you're gonna get. I be in the
Never,
office at night, like,
never.
oh, I think it's time for a TikTok break.
I told you we got to come up with something we could do together. That would be
Yes,
cute.
yes.
Okay, so I know Kaya is also in my plus size reselling group. She is an admin. I just invited her to be an admin a little while ago, and she has brought some really great ideas already to the table. And I'm so excited for her to be a part of this for me. And what is it? Caitlin, no. She said
The
I'm
Dollar
waiting for the
Tree
Dollar Tree
sponsorship.
sponsorship. But that leads me to today.
Yes.
OMG. Flip that jump.
Oh my gosh. If you guys were there this morning, we were in that YouTube chat going off. It was so much fun. Like when I tell y'all we are so excited, like we
I'm
are so
excited.
excited. Like this was like an amazing thing. And shout out to my partner Caitlin because she came up with the idea like last year and end of last year, and she was like, what if we did a podcast? And I was like, say less. I was like, it's on. Like you ain't gotta ask me twice. And we
Right.
really like just got into it, and it just when it's something natural, when it's something you're passionate about, and when it is something that involves someone that you just connect with, it just comes
Mm.
so easy. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
even feel like work. Like and it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of work that goes into this podcast. Like she does most of the editing. We have to create, the graphics and everything, and all of that goes in behind the scenes. But it doesn't feel like work. It feels like just fun with someone you love having fun with. Like for real.
And it's so amazing. Let me tell y'all, I listened to it while I was getting ready for Brunch with Diva.
Uh,
And so I had stepped away. I'm going in the bathroom, Oh, I'm telling y'all my business, but whatever. I went into the bathroom and to brush my teeth, actually.
yeah.
And so I'm brushing. And then all of a sudden I heard Pink Diva. I said, what?
Like she's like, oh, you don't even know how to shout out.
I was like, oh my God, did y'all shout me out?
Oh, we do a major shout out.
Look, I'm all dramatic with it. Oh my God. So I was like, oh my God, but I really do want to thank you and Caitlin for mentioning Brunch with Diva. I want to thank you for mentioning Pink Diva Studio and Pink Diva herself. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. The name of the podcast, Chandra, is Flip That John.
Yes,
now you can find them on various things, but I found them and subscribe when you go there. Subscribe because this is their first episode. And it's on Spotify is where
Yeah.
I found them
We're on
because I'm
Spotify,
all about Spotify.
Anchor, Apple, a couple other ones. If you look
Yes,
at
it
my
is on
latest
Apple as
latest
well.
TikTok, it tells you which ones we're subscribed to. If you seen that one.
But I didn't I couldn't finish it because I had to come
Yeah.
on. But I tell you that I love the how you guys relate to each other. I love the vibe between you and Caitlin. And I think that this is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just anxious to see who's on next. And your sponsors,
Sellers
what's the
merch.
name? Sellers Merch.
Yeah. Sellers
Yes,
merch.
I just started following them,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, look, I like this. Oh, I need this. Oh, I was just
Listen.
all about that page.
I've been rocking
So
every piece of branding that I have that has 3 Reddit on it has been purchased from Sellers Merch. Like
really,
I am their number one fan when it comes to like all of their products. They're on Poshmark. They have their own website. They're small business women, like they're women, African American women at that, and they're local
yes.
from Maryland. I believe they're from Maryland. So I'm just like, I'm definitely going to support. And then they just every time I place an order, they're just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it's like literally every week. That's how sad it
Well,
is.
let me just
Every week
tell
I'm
you
I'm,
that
I'm
I
purchasing.
that I am gonna I went through it and
Yeah.
did looked as much as I could before I came on, but I definitely am following them now, and I made sure to comment so they could know, yes, I'm here, yes, I like your things, and yes, I do need this shirt, and
Yes, the Diva wants
I
some
need this
merch.
tote.
Yes.
Yes, Sellers Merch. But again, the name of the podcast is Flip That John.
Yes.
And John is a Philly term I've
Oh yeah.
learned.
John
And
is
I've
is
learned that
John.
different things and different
It could mean
people
all
can,
things. It can mean
yeah,
all
that different
things. Like
people, different things
I'm
can be
telling you,
that
you come to
John.
Philly and you're gonna be so confused. You come in my house, I would be like, "Hey, John, can you give me the John with the John on that John?" Like you're gonna be
I'll
like,
be like,
"What?"
what? Oh, that's me. You talking to me now. Okay, yes, what you need, girl? Because I tell you that I had never heard that expression before
Yeah.
until Leslie, a reseller's passion, said it. And then of course C, it's Bossy.
Yes.
And Christy, I mean, them the whole Philly right there.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I learned something new. Now I'm out here in Texas talking about
John.
John, and they're gonna be looking at me like, John who? John, what's his last name?
Oh no. John, what's his last name?
What John, what's his last name? I'm like, okay,
Okay, y'all
well,
don't even know.
yeah, y'all don't even know, honey. Y'all don't even know. So, and you have so much going on,
I know.
but I want to talk about what is the what wait, Red Alert.
Yes. So Red
So
Alert
tell us
is
about Red Alert.
right. It's my monthly newsletter that I started, and it was literally like a spur of the moment thing. I was like, I wanted to have like some kind of blog, but I was like, I don't think I'm ready to dedicate myself to doing a blog because that takes a lot of work.
It
And I know for sure I didn't want it to just be about reselling. Like if I have a blog, I definitely want it to be about mom life. So I was like, that would be something totally separate from my business. So I was like, Red Alert, I said, I think I want a monthly newsletter, and I think I want to give a chance for people to give um their own business tips, not just for like reselling, but like small business. So if you have any
Mhm.
questions about or any, tips or advice about like formulating an LLC or sole prop or anything about bookkeeping or like renting space and stuff like that. I was like, I want to give that to people who, have those questions who sometimes don't want to ask them because they may think it's a dumb question, even though there's no such thing as a dumb question. Give them that opportunity to, send in their tips or questions and just give my own experience about reselling and small business ownership. So it's very, very, very small newsletter that I started. I sent it out for January, so everyone that received it was like awesome, gave me awesome feedback. And the link is in my bio if you want to submit your own business tip or if you want to subscribe to the Red Alert. It's there, y'all.
Oh my good. Oh, and Chandra said, and budgeting.
Yes. Yes.
Because Chandra, if everyone does not know, is a budgeting coach,
Yes.
and she has done amazing with her own budget, and she is transparent about her own budget, and she has done an awesome job. So
I love Chandra's lives every Sunday. I love them.
every
I
Sunday,
be on there
yes.
like, what
I
tips
mean,
she got for me today? Well, I'm budgeting my month out.
girl,
Let me
I
see
know
what she
that's right,
doing so I
honey.
could do it.
Right.
Shoot,
We need to be.
I want to
Look,
pay
I
my bills
know.
off next.
Let me tell you, I need to know a few tips. Look, like they used to say, tips and techniques from from Chandra, because I tell you that I had to get my budget in line, especially now. Before I moved, I was just, throwing money away left and right, but I save a little
Yeah.
along the
Yeah.
way. But right now, since I moved, I'm more streamlined. I streamlined a lot of things, and a lot of that came from taking some tips from Chandra. So
Yes.
if you aren't following her, please follow Glow Girl Glow.
Yes,
She
please
has a
do.
show every Sunday. So, honey, Chandra is definitely on fire. Let me tell you, and I
Yes.
believe she's at the clubhouse too. But y'all, I'm not over there yet.
Yeah, me.
But
I'm not on there yet. I might be on my way. I might be
yeah,
on
I
my
might be
way.
on my way
I'm
too.
taking my time.
But I still got business here on IG, so I'm cool.
Yes.
But okay, so you have the Red Alert. We have Flip That John, the podcast. Now you're in school, right?
Oh Lord, yes. So I do. I started in September. So when the kids went back to school, that's when I was like, I'm going back to school. So I go to Strayer online because it's like more convenient for
Right.
adults um to finish their degree. And my schooling, child, it has
Are
taken
you
me a
working on your
long,
bachelor?
yes, it has taken
Okay.
me a long way. So I mean, I like I say, I'm transparent and all. My first daughter is 11, so I got pregnant when I was in college at Temple. I went to Temple for 3 years. Kind of close to getting my degree, but I switched my major like ridiculous because, of course, I'm a kid. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. First, I
Right.
started out,
Let
guys. I
that
wanted to
happen.
be a obstetrician. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to deliver babies. Then got freaked out by seeing all of that. So I was like, no, I don't want to do that no more. So, so I said, okay, I think I want to work in engineering. My friends were in engineering. I think I want to do that. Then I looked at that stuff and I said, oh no, I don't want to go ahead and
Do
build
that
that crap.
either.
I'm not doing that. So then
Mm.
I went into childcare, which I spent most of my time. My mom was in childcare for like 40 plus years. So it was kind of natural. I seen it all my life. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. So went in and started my degree off in childcare, started working in daycares and stuff. Was in childcare for 10 years. And then I was like, I don't want to do that anymore either. So it was like, okay, all of that is like starting off. And I went on and back and forth with going to school and going to school. And it was like every time I went, the timing wasn't right. I grew my family. I was just not focused. And when you're not focused, your
Mm-mm.
grades ain't gonna be up. You're not gonna do the work. So it was like I was failing out, and I was like, I don't want to keep doing that. So when I'm ready and I'm focused to go back, that's what I'm gonna do. And so this time I was like, okay, I'm ready and I'm focused, and I need my degree for myself. I want this
Right.
accomplishment for myself to show my kids, if you put your mind to anything, you can do it. And school is very, very important, regardless of, if you get your degree or not. I said, I need to get my degree in business and I want to continue on after that. So that's what I did. And I worked my behind off this whole semester and got a 4.0
Yes, you
GPA.
did.
I said,
And
I got it. I'm doing it.
um, the Golden Key International Honor Society
Yes,
top
honey. Yes.
50% academic majors. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Whoop whoop.
I was like excited to see that. I was like, it's not going to stop there, but I said, I'm excited that this is the road I'm on. I was like, and I even showed my kids, I was like, and especially my oldest daughter, I said, look what I have. Like, you can do this. You do your work and you focus and, you put all the other crap to the side. You could do it. You can definitely
Yes,
do it.
honey. But I was like, oh, I was slayed, honey. The top 15%. Come on, niece. Do it. Come on,
Yes,
somebody.
darling. Yes.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Well, I tell you that I got I mean my major. I got my bachelor's last June,
Yes.
and then I dived in to start my master's.
Okay.
And I mean, I had to take a break because it's a heavy load and I felt like my business was suffering. So I have to, I took a little break so I could focus, revamp my closet because as y'all know, I said I'm sick of my closet.
Right.
But but I'm revamping it and putting more focus on it because I truly believe where your focus lies, there is your there's you reap your rewards from that.
Exactly. I really do
So,
believe that. That's
yeah,
awesome. Look at you.
yes,
Look at
yes,
you.
and I have been reaping the rewards for
Yes.
me focusing back on my closet, and I know that that is something that you just have to work on being manifesting and being intentional about these things.
Yes.
So I love that you are doing all of these things. I am so proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I just can't hardly stand it. Oh, wait a minute. Christy says John, noun, verb, adjective, everything.
Yes, Chrissy is everything. And Chrissy
Yes,
from
Caitlin,
Philly too,
strong
so
women
she
power.
knows.
Yes. Well, speaking of strong women power, I love that you and Caitlin are doing this podcast. I feel like you guys are all about empowering other women
Oh yeah.
to step out and do things.
Yeah.
Because as Caitlin said, I think that a lot of times that we are afraid, we're not so much afraid of failing, but we're afraid of other people seeing us fail.
Exactly.
And sometimes you get, child, you can't worry about the next person. You can't worry
Nope.
about Sally Ann walking down the street. You just got to do what you need to do for yourself.
For sure.
And, I try, that's why I try to just share some of my life because like today when I posted, my life fell apart at 58.
Hmm.
I'm 58, my life just shattered,
Right.
and I had to start over. So, it's okay to start over. Look at me at 60. Here I am
Look
talking
at
to
you.
you. And we have this
Yes,
awesome,
darling.
yes, darling. We have this awesome community where we've met awesome people. And I just, like you, I want to empower other women to know that they can do this. You can proceed, you can start over. This is my second act, honey, and I'm here to slay every day.
I came to
So
slay, bitch.
I came to slay, honey.
And Big Frida ain't telling. Big Frida told
Girl,
us.
I always gotta throw some Beyonce up in the mix, honey, because
Yes,
that
yes.
I love
We're
Beyonce.
all we're in the beehive together.
I am in the beehive too, child.
Yes.
But I love that you guys are, stepping out. You have the podcast. This podcast is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see who your guests are going to be.
Oh man, we got so
And
many things planned. We can't stop ourselves. We didn't plan out for the year. That's how bad we are. We planned out for the year. Like that's how much we were like into it. We
woo,
planned our
child.
calendar
I
out
ain't
for
even
the
planned
year.
out for the year. But
We were just like, we ready to get it. We so excited. We just like, all right, this is how it is. And then we throw in some extra stuff in there. I said, girl, I can't
yes,
wait.
honey, yes. And Wendy, I agree, honey. Wendy said, wake, pray, and slay. Repeat.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Somebody. Yes, I know. I love it. I think that we're also blessed to have this whole entire community
Yes.
because out of this, imagine this, Kai, out of reselling. Now we start
Yes.
reselling.
That's it. Poshmark. That's it. I signed up for Poshmark. I didn't sign up for all of this, but I am so thankful. I am
Somebody.
thankful. I'm so thankful because I'm telling you, out of Poshmark and Instagram, like following all the hashtags and everybody on Poshmark, that's how I found Caitlin. That is
What?
how yes, she lives in Philly, but that's how I found her. I was hosting the ninth birthday for Poshmark, right? And I was looking for co-hosts. I was actually talking to Danielle, Coco Skin 86, and I was asking her like, "Do you think I should get a co?" She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I'm co-hosting with Jasmine and Megan." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna try to find some other Philly co-hosts." So I only know my cousin who's a Philly posher besides Jay, Style by Jay on Posh. And I was just like, I need to find someone. I need to find someone. And so I went and literally hashtag Philly Posher and searched all the people that used that hashtag. That's how I found her. And I seen this girl kept coming up. And I said, did I get that closet? That's funny. That's like, did I do that? Like Urkel, right? So
Right.
I wound up like messaging her.
I love her. I love her IG name. I love it.
Yes, I wound up messaging her and like just literally was like on a whim, like, hey, I'm a Philly Posher hosting a nice birthday party. Like, do you want to host with me? Like it's like that note you send to a person in school, like, do you want to be my
Do you
friend?
like me?
Check
Yes
yes,
or
check
no?
no. And she responded back like instantly, like, hell yeah. And I was just like, oh snap, like okay. And then the way we were talking, it was like we knew each other forever. And then we met up for the first time. It was like it's the first time we ever even met, and it was like we all giving each other hugs and all like dabbing. How can you connect with someone? It's like it's crazy how you meet people virtually, and
Yes.
it's like you're like this, you're like this. Like that's how I felt at Posh Fest. Met all of these people virtually, and then finally get to meet them in person. And it was like we like this, we like here
Right.
forever.
Well, and that is so amazing because you know what? I love her whole entire vibe.
Yes.
I followed her immediately after your what Posh and Sip or
Yeah,
whatever they call
the
it.
Posh, yeah, it was like the Posh party. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, sometimes I just pick up on other people's vibes and I knew that I could vibe, I just know that I have a vibe with people and
Yes.
I see things in other people and I'm just like, yeah, they're going to be my friend,
You gonna be
and
my
honey,
friend.
whether you like it or not, you're going to be my friend. But and I'm just like, I felt that about her. And I tell you, I love her vibe as well. Honey, I love how she's becoming so transparent. I'm loving that she took the step to get out in
Yes.
front of that camera. And she is very helpful and gives very good advice,
I'm telling
along
you
the
that
way.
when people are
And
transparent, I love that because it really helps
yeah,
me. I have to
yes.
be transparent in a lot of my things because you never know who it's going to help. You really
Okay,
don't.
so Chandra asked, Kaya, is it hard editing the TikTok videos? I don't edit
No,
nothing.
I don't. I would say yes and no. Yes, because I'm not old, but like I'm really like behind in a lot of this new stuff. So I think it takes me a little bit more. But once I catch it, I catch her. I'll just ask my daughter. But for the most part, no. A lot of the videos that I do are literally like one take, y'all. Like I'm
Mhm.
serious. I take it and I'm like, I'm not doing it again. Now, when
That's
it
how
comes
I am.
to like having to do like if you see some of my videos and I may be in like one outfit or come into the next one, that's like two separate videos. When you gotta like combine them, you gotta play with it. So it can be a little bit, but it's really not that hard. It really isn't.
Yeah,
If
I'm
y'all want me
just
to
not.
put some tutorial story reels up there, I will do that for y'all because I love
Yes,
y'all.
yes, honey, why not? Because I tell you, I'm not it's a one take for me.
Yes.
Because trust me, by the time that I've done it, then I've practiced it like 50,000 times. And so and so when I get that camera, when I push that button, this is it.
Yes. That's what I
I'm
say. I'm
not
like,
even trying.
that's it. I'm not
Yeah,
doing this
that's
no
it. I
more.
can't. Yeah, I can't.
And
Because
sometimes
like
those be the best ones. The best
uh-huh,
ones. Like if you
that's
don't rehearse it too much and you just do it and you mess up or something, those be the best ones. I love it.
I know that's like the one I did right for New Year's where I was cleaning the toilet and cleaning
Yes,
up
it was
the
like
sink and
clean
thing.
up
And
woman.
somebody said, "Oh my God,
I was
I can't believe."
jamming. I was here with
They're
it,
like,
Rhonda.
"I
I was
can't
here with
believe
it.
that you did that." I was like, "Why not? Don't you clean your toilet and your sink and your bathroom?"
I hope you do.
I hope you do. I was like, well, yeah, it was just all in fun, but it was true. It was fact because I cleaned my house before the new year, top
Yes.
to bottom,
That's what my mama always
because
told me to do.
my mom did
My mama
too.
had me cleaning up on New Year's. She was like, you better
Yes.
clean. And I was like, for what? She was like, you know, you're supposed to clean up. And then you're supposed to have black eyed peas. And then you're supposed to do this. And I
Oh
was
yeah.
like,
Well, she lost
oh.
me at the black eyed peas because I don't eat
I was
those
like,
things.
oh, okay.
Or neither do I eat cabbage for money. So I'm gonna have me some
Wait,
greens.
what?
And
No cabbage?
look, so I'm
I
gonna
got,
have some
yeah.
greens.
That's not the healthy
But
part in me, but I love me some cabbage.
yes, I can't. I can't. But but I tell you that do a tutorial because I think that people would appreciate, kind of, how
Oh,
you
yeah.
maneuver the editing. I am just not down with editing. I don't edit this. I don't edit a YouTube. I don't edit anything because I will just tell you the truth is that I don't have the patience for it. I do not
Yeah.
because that's too tedious
Yeah.
for me. And I just, mm-mm. So what is Kayla said? My grandma said, whatever you do on New Year's Eve is what you'll end up doing
Doing them.
all year long. Here's to cleaning all year long. Well, honey,
That's
let me
right.
tell you, I can't say that because now I've been saying I was gonna clean up for 3 days, but I've been so busy, I haven't done it. So I said today after brunch, that's what I'm going to do.
I know
Now
that's
I
right.
said
You
that,
gotta make
but
time. You gotta make
something.
time.
But I just, now, there are certain areas I keep clean constantly. You
Yeah.
don't want no heebie-jeebie type
GBGB.
vibe. Okay, so what is it? I know that one of your goals is that you want a house.
Yes.
So are we saving? Have we looked? Have we, because
Oh,
Chandra can
we're
help you.
yes, Chandra. Where you at, Chandra? I'm about to hop in your
Yes,
DM.
Chandra can give you some little budgeting tips on all of that and where to go and all this. But have you guys looked? Are you still in just saving
Is that my
process?
connection or is that your connection? I think it might
I
be
don't
mine.
know because it seemed like you froze,
Yeah,
but
it look
we're
a little.
good.
It look a little. Okay. I'm just gonna keep
Oh,
on going
okay,
with
then here I go. Okay.
it.
You know what? Instagram changed my whole look, and now I'm back to
Mm.
the original look. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to make up your mind, Instagram. That's all I need you to do. Make up your mind. But oh yeah. I was like, okay, now what happened? But yeah, if you've seen any of her videos, she
Yes.
has pretty much walked us through what she went through. So, that might be something to take a look at or reach out to her or whatever, need be done.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
for
God.
sure. Oh, I can see you now. It's back to being clear. Your
Oh,
light
okay.
isn't
She
here.
said, I
Yeah.
got you, Kai, if you want to use who I'm using. So, you know, y'all need to connect. That's one good thing about this community as well. You
Yes.
never know
Connecting.
who can give you some advice, some tips, or whatever.
Yes.
I love that, guys.
Yes.
Oh, you can't see us?
Who can't see us?
Kat says she can't see us. Well, we's here, girl. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Well, where did I go? Did I leave? I didn't even know that because I'm looking at
I just
myself
got
and Kaya.
yeah. I see us. The last thing
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So we
I
were
just said,
seeing
can
each
y'all see
other.
me? I can't see no more comments.
I can see the comment. Okay,
Okay.
Chandra said we're good. There we
Okay.
go. Caitlin
Okay,
said
cool.
we're good. Okay,
All
good.
right.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened,
Yeah, but
but
the housing process, we're going through it. So we initially wanted to be out of this. So we rent. We initially wanted to be out of this house when our lease was up, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. So we just transformed our lease now to a month-to-month lease because I don't want to be tied in a whole nother year
right,
in
right.
some place
That's
that I know
smart.
I don't want to stay. So the process we're in now is me and my husband, he had the income and it was like I had the credit. So it's like, all right, both of y'all need both stuff. So how are we gonna do this? So I helped him, pay stuff off. I was like, listen, we got to get your credit together. We got to get it popping. So
Right,
now we're at the process of we just fixed up all of his credit. The income is there. We go next week to see, okay, what is the process next to be approved? So once we get that, then we can start with looking for houses. Cause I was like, I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to be looking for houses that's out of our range. And then you get
hmm
approved for something and it's like, all right, all of that stuff you was just looking at is out the window. So that's where we're at now with it. We say everything I earned from Poshmark was definitely saved. So that was like the income to be put for a house. And being a so it's hilarious when you live in a household with the dude because I get attached to everything. Like I control the money and the everything for the house is like literally it's hilarious when he comes home and or he gets his check and he's like, all right, here's my money. What I got to do with it?
right, right. Can I just have at least
Yes,
some
please
lunch money?
delegate it, please. I just got my hand out for some extra cash for lunch. Like,
I know, girl. I feel you. I've
so
been there. Well,
yeah,
what can I just have some money for lunch?
yes,
I'm like, well, I guess if you
yes.
gotta eat.
That's kind of where we are with that. So it's just like, all right, we know you taking control of everything. Let's just do that. But I'm like, it's all in the better of us all. So I'm
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
that's where we go. I'm not a control freak. I just want us to have a house. That's it. I want a playground
Right,
for my
right.
kids.
Well,
I
you're
want
working
some
toward a
grass.
goal.
Yeah. So I was just like, I want more space. We need more space. We got 4 kids. We got
Right.
about 4 bedrooms in here now, but it's not enough. You know?
No,
Yeah.
you want to be able to spread out. Maybe
Yes.
have your own posh room.
Oh. Lord, I would love it. Like the basement is fine, but I don't like being down here. I don't like it. It's dark. I don't got no friends, no light.
Yes, but you know what? Chandra was saying she's month to month now. She's not a big fan of it, but it's better than signing a whole, another lease. Why would you do that when you're on the verge of moving?
Yes, that was a big decision. I was like, man, if we get tied into another year, that'd be 2022, and and if we get approved and be ready out of here 2 months after the lease in, we gotta pay the rest of this. I said, oh no. I kindly told
Thanks
my
for
landlord.
joining us. Thanks for joining us. But I tell you that at one point before I moved here, I thought about, getting a house and things. I started thinking to myself, child, what am I trying to do? Honey, I don't need that. I'm 60 years old. I'm not trying to have this mortgage forever and ever. I'm trying to travel.
Yes.
Of course, when the Rona leaves, I'm trying to travel.
Goal. I can't wait. I
thought the Rona would leave with, well, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Lizette says, forget the posh room. Kai needs her own high-tech TikTok room.
Listen, if I can have it, who knows what's in the future with that? Because if I get my own room when we get a new house, I'm telling you, it's going to be a room for everything. Like, I want everything that I do in that room.
I know. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Let me go back real quick. Okay, that's when they were saying they couldn't see us, so I didn't want to miss anything and stuff. Catch the flip. What? Catch flip that John road tripping. Baby. I've already said, I've told Christy, when I come to Philly, we need to all get together.
Yes.
And stuff. And I want to thrift, eat, sleep, repeat.
Listen, it's a shirt out there, I'm pretty sure. That's
Baby, look, I want to do all those things. I want to do. I don't care if it's one of us, two of us. We'll have a minute.
I always wanted to plan and road trip, and that was actually the plan. I think before Rona happened, I was in cahoots with trying to call me head straight. Ignore them. Snazzy Pasha, and I was planning on literally flying to Oregon to like stay with her and thrift and stuff for like a weekend, her and Stacy. And Rona happened, and I was like, oh, like why, Jesus? Right. I was just like, why? Like I was literally about to buy my flight on Price Hopper. Like that's how I was like, because I told her, I was like, oh, my hotel's already booked. I said, you're expecting me.
And I'm telling you, I'm planning it out. Lizette said, y'all, I'm going to meet you. Yes, I'm inviting myself. Well, come on, girl.
Yeah.
Because I am really wanting to plan. I am really wanting to plan it. I want to come, stay a weekend or, something like that.
Yeah.
And what I say, I want to shop, eat, sleep, repeat. Yes. In that order. Because when I get off the plane, I'll be like, where's our first stop?
Yep.
Well, wait, our first stop might have to be to eat and get a little drink because they don't serve that on the flight anymore. But
drink.
Then after that, we can go thrifting, child. Yeah. But hey, Miss Elizabeth, my daughter. I tell you that I am really looking forward to the day where we can travel because there are so many people that I want to meet in person, so many people I want to hang out with and, just be in their company.
Yes.
I mean, and it's great that we have Zooms and IG chats and Facebook rooms and all that. Well, I'm not a fan of a Facebook room, but, they're out there for those who love that. But I nothing like being in the company of the people that you're vibing with.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. I know. Yes, Chandra, tacos and margaritas, because who loves tacos?
Me. Who loves tacos? Kiaya loves tacos.
I mean, I love me a good old taco and some margaritas, auntie.
Don't get me started.
Okay,
I only can eat one, but you know how that goes.
you know, I know, right? Yeah. I know. And speaking of that, Kiaya will be on my YouTube special. We're going to be talking weight loss stories. and Kaya will be on along with the Diva of Curves, Texas, as well as Shanrilla.
Yes.
And we are actually going to be sharing our weight loss stories, or our, maybe even our how we got to where we are, and look at us now, kind of thing.
Yes.
Hey, Leslie, thanks for joining. I just think that it's an important story to tell. I think that there are so many people out there who have, you know, a not so healthy relationship with food. I, number one, have been there, and some days I tip back over there.
Yeah.
But
Not easy.
I tell you that it's just going to be an important thing for people to watch, and just stay tuned. We'll be advertising that today, actually, and I really appreciate you taking out time of your day to come and have brunch with Diva. I appreciate everyone who showed up in our comments. But before we go, I actually want you to maybe even give some tips on like your favorite things about reselling, or tips that you use, and just maybe some basic life tips.
Okay, so some tips about reselling. I would say what has always helped me is you don't have to go big. You don't have to go big when you're starting out. You don't need the most expensive stuff. You can start out small. If y'all take a look at my tips, listen, I use whatever's in the house to create flat lays, backgrounds, lighting. Like I use whatever I have, and I feel like excuse me, I feel like that's important for people to know. Like you don't have to start off, big when you're starting off your business, and you can use what you have. I would say the second thing about reselling is engage with the community, because you never know who you're going to meet and what's going to happen and how it can transform your whole life. It can go from starting off to reselling to damn, you doing a podcast, and that's just how it can go. And then just basically about life. I share this a lot. Ever since I had the surgery, I moved myself into a more positive space and not taking nothing for granted, and just being around a positive aura and positive energy. Like I want that in my life, around me, around my family, around my kids, most of all. And especially with everything that's going on in the world today. If your circle goes small, let it go small. If you got too much negative vibes in it, then you need to reflect, and you need to view back on your life, and you need to say, okay, what's bringing me this way? What's bringing this negative energy this way to me? Because if you need to eliminate it to get yourself better, then that's what you have to do, because you are more important to yourself than anybody else. So that's all that's what I'm saying. I give them positive affirmations, and I'm telling y'all, it works, because every morning I read it and I woosah and I light my little incense, and I be like, yes, Jesus, take me there, because I want all of that positivity around me, and you gotta let it roll off your shoulders.
Yeah, I think that that is so true. I think that I try to, live in that positivity. Now, that's not to say, honey, that somebody is not going to test you,
Oh yeah, I get tested.
because
I get ready.
yeah, you get tested. You get tested. So, I have, like you say, I have to woosah,
Yep.
and then continue to move forward,
Yes.
because really and truly, whatever you got going on is not really about me. It's about you.
Yep.
And maybe you need to dig a
Yep.
little deeper
Yep.
and soul search yourself.
Miserable
So
people
I
love to
don't,
bring it on you.
yeah, but I can't, you know what, in 2021, one of the first things I said is that I cannot waste my time on adults who know better, because when you know better, you do better.
Hallelujah.
So hallelujah. So so I can't waste that time, because for me, 2021, I'm trying to secure what?
The bag.
The bags.
The bag.
The
The
bags.
bag.
And that's where I'm headed. I want to just inspire. I want to let people know that it's okay to be free and of the negativity. It's okay to fire friends or family,
Yes.
put them in a need to know space,
Yes.
and continue to move forward. And it's okay. And it's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to say that you're not okay. All of these
Yes.
things
Oh my
are,
goodness, yes.
are what's happening for 2021. you know, and people, and I just want everyone to know that it's all right.
Yep.
You know, my DM is always open. You can always
Mine
kick a
is
shout
too.
out to
I'd be
me.
like, you, whatever you want to talk about, we could talk.
Yes, honey. And like I say, you know, if you want me to listen, I listen. You want me to
Yep.
cuss with you, I'll cuss with you. If you want me to cry, I'll cry. I don't, I mean, whatever it is you that I can do for you to make you feel better, I'm here
Yes.
for it.
Yes.
You know, that's what that is. But I want to tell everyone, thank you again for joining me. Thank you for your constant support. I appreciate it. If you are not following the Thrifty Redhead, please do so. Please do so. Follow her on TikTok, where she is. You are still the Thrifty
Yep.
Redhead
All
on
over.
TikTok.
I try
Yes,
to keep it
honey,
simple.
honey, follow her because she went to the Dollar
The Lord
Tree.
try.
Dollar Tree, and
Woo.
check out that video. And again, I hope you all have an amazing day. Make it your way.
Yes.
You know, follow me. If you're not following my YouTube, please follow my YouTube, The Pink Diva Studio, where I'll be uploading this video and a couple of others because, you know, I'm stuck on trying to make it fancy, honey. I don't know why I'm trying that. I know better. But But I hope you guys, I wish you nothing but amazing success, Kiaya, with everything that you're doing.
Yes.
Again, I'm really proud of you. This
Thank you.
podcast is going to be amazing.
Yes. And if y'all
You
to
and
check out that
Caitlin,
podcast, you can go ahead and check out the link in my bio. And before you go, Rhonda, I just me and my tiny hands want to say thank you.
girl, I can't with the tiny hands, baby.
Yeah.
That tickled me. Well, you know, when I did something, I found a little thing to put tiny hands on the post. On the post.
Listen,
Caitlin, you
tiny
are
hand
so
gang,
welcome.
tiny hand gang.
Caitlin,
They
thank
know it.
you.
They know us. Yes.
Baby, those tiny hands kill me. But Caitlin, thank you for all that you do. I appreciate it. I can't say enough how proud I am of both of you guys for this podcast. Check out the podcast, Flip That John. Check out sign up for the newsletter.
Yes, the red alert. All of that is in my bio. Y'all go to my bio, you're gonna see all my links.
Oh, you know, Leslie
yes.
says that too.
I ain't up to Leslie yet. Leslie is
links.
queen of the links.
Yes, she
Queen of the links.
She is queen of the links, honey. But thank you guys. Have a great day, Kyle. Talk to you later.
Yes.
And love
Thank
you
for having
bunches.
me on. Appreciate it. All
You're
right, guys.
welcome.
See y'all.